now that I've got you in a good mood, we're going to give you some follow-up information. I tell you what, this is where, you know, it's interesting because sometimes we talk about everything that's wrong with stuff going on, you know, and in this case, I want to tell you about everything that's right with the way things work. On the 26th of April, we had a meeting with Curtis, Gus, and Nadine and myself to talk about a follow-up of some of the things that we discussed at our last meeting. And this is one of the times when I was really happy to be working with the city staff. They were very open, very honest, gave us some real information, so we can really go back and consider things and consider what actions we should take from a far more informed way and far more with a smile on our face when we look for what we're trying to get accomplished. So when we got all done, I talked to them and I generated up a set of charts, all except the picture charts you're going to see. And I sent it to them and said, you know, tell me if these are accurate. And they sent it back and they had a couple corrections, but not very many. So what I'm telling you, what I'm going to show you, and what I'm going to share with you, our city staff is in agreement with. And it's going to help us make a more informed decision. Just quickly for our yearly financial accountability panel. The Financial Accountability and Audit Panel is a city committee. We met for the last time on Monday, March the 14th, 2011. Our membership is John Deutsch. Currently, I am the chair. We rotate the chair pretty much every year. Staff members present to help us was Elena Galvez and Carbon Magyana, and the finance manager. And I got to tell you what, the staff was been extremely helpful and excellent in guiding us through this process. We end up with a fair amount of documents to review each year: the annual financial report, the review and expenditure statement, financial statement and independent auditor's report, and the engineer's annual levy report. And we go through all of those. That each FAP member was nominated by a city council member and serves for the duration of the nominator's term. Now, one of the things about it is that we ask a lot of questions. And a part of the reasons why we ask a lot of questions is because we're not accountants. And we go through all the accounting data, and it looks a little funny, and so you've got to go through, and we line by line this last time went through the entire set of reports, asking questions about each item. And the open space acquisition process is new and evolving. So each year, as we've seen it so far, because we're the first team in place here, each year that we've seen it, the information and the spreadsheets that we're getting are a little bit different because they're trying to figure out exactly how they're going to do it as well. This is the first year that we've actually booked any costs against the open space district. So it's our goal to have a thorough understanding of the open space acquisition process and how they keep the books. And we wanted to know it well enough so that if anybody came to ask us about it or anybody had any thoughts that it might not be on the up and up, they could have to come to us first and we would be able to explain it. Staff members Elena and Carmen were great. They were extremely patient and they completely answered all the questions that we asked. And it was very interesting because we thought, well, maybe, you know, we're going to be bothering these people a little bit too much and they're going to get a little frustrated answering all these questions. But instead, they were kind of happy in the fact that this is what they do for a living, and we were interested in what they were doing, and they were more than welcome to share with us. They did an excellent job.